The Ottumwa Bulldogs play here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Now, let's go to the court and join the voice of the Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. From Hoover High School in Des Moines, Jason Van Arkel reporting tonight. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. It's a CIML Metro Conference girls-boys doubleheader, the rematches between your Ottumwa Bulldogs and the Hoover Huskies. Of course, we start with the girls' game. OHS comes in with a record of 5-4. They are 2-1 in the Metro, and coming off a loss a week ago at home to Ankeny in non-conference action, 62-45. Of course, our trip to Des Moines East on Friday was snowed out. That will be made up on Thursday. And it looked like we were going to have a 3-game week this week with the home game Friday versus Des Moines Roosevelt. However, if you've looked at the forecast for the end of the week, that Friday game is very iffy right now. We'll talk about that a little bit more later on. Des Moines Hoover is 1-9. They're 1-3 in the Metro. That only win came on December 20th. They beat Des Moines Lincoln, who is winless this season. And when these two teams met the first time this year, that was on December 13th in Ottumwa. The Bulldogs won easily 62-25. They led 24-3 after the opening quarter and pretty much coasted from there. That was a game where Kaylee Bix had 17, Grace Buchanosbish had 16, Allie Buchanosbish had 14. Those three led the Ottumwa attack. Des Moines Hoover was led by their all-around athlete Deja Bates, who had 10 points, but she did not have a lot of help in that contest back in December. So the Bulldogs looking to take care of business. They want to get to 3-1 in the Metro Conference. Right now they're tied with East for second place in the Metro at 2-1. Roosevelt's 3-0. North is 2-2. Hoover's 1-3, and Lincoln is 0-3. The reason North and Hoover have an extra game played is the games that they missed against each other on Friday, they made up last night. And in that girls' game last night, North beat Hoover 62-49, a rather high-scoring game when you consider both of those teams don't average a lot of points. But that kind of leads me to my next point. Des Moines Hoover, when Ottumwa played them the first time, they'd only scored more than 30 points once, and that was against Marshalltown. And they'd been held under 20 points in four games out of the first 6. After they played Ottumwa, they played a high-scoring game against Fort Dodge. They lost at 87-56, but they put up 56 points. They put 64 on Lincoln in beating them. Roosevelt held them to 29, but then they put 49 on North their last time out. So somewhere over the winter break transition, this Hoover team started scoring more, and so I'd say they're a little bit more of a threat offensively. Now, Ottumwa on paper should still be the better team, but OHS, as is the case, and I think that was really driven home when we played at North right before winter break, Ottumwa cannot afford to take any team for granted. Now, the Bulldogs know that they've got a busy week. They've got the games at East coming up on Thursday, and we'll hear Coach Vandenberg talk about this in a moment. He would like to get out to a big lead, get his starters some second-half rest, and be ready for a game in 2 days' time at East on Thursday. Always a tough place to play, and then looking at the possibility of the Friday game being postponed, but you never really know until you get there. So Ottumwa's got to prepare as if they have 3 games this week. Now, the first mission is, of course, to win the game however possible. But Ottumwa would like to do what they did the first time around, get a big lead, have a huge lead at the half, and be able to play some of the subs in the second half and let the starters get some rest. So we will see how things go tonight. One other piece of good news for Ottumwa, Casey Nickerson should finally return to the lineup. She has missed a bunch of games going back to December with an ankle sprain. She's been dressed the last couple of games, wasn't quite ready to go, but Coach Vandenberg says she's ready to play tonight. She won't start, but she will come in off the bench. So that is good news for the OHS squad in terms of their depth. All right, what we'll do right now is take a 2-minute timeout, and then I will sit down with Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg. That comes your way next. It's Bulldog basketball at Des Moines Hoover tonight here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services. family-owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on AttumwaRadioSports.com. Jason Van Arkel joined now by Bulldog Girls head coach Joe Vandenberg as OHS gets ready for its rematch against Des Moines Hoover. Coach, it's been a week since your team's played a game thanks to the weather. Last time out was that game against Ankeny. Essentially, for 3 quarters, you were dead even with them, but that second quarter, they had a 17-0 run in a game that ended up being a 17-point margin. So, obviously, that one stretch is what killed you, but maybe, on the other hand, it has to be encouraging that your girls, after they got down, kept fighting and didn't let it get worse, and they tried to get back into it, but just too big of a hill to climb.
Yeah, we had about a 4.5-minute stretch there in the second quarter where our transition defense wasn't great. We lost some shooters in transition. We gave up some easy layups. And then offensively, Ankeny switched from their 2-3 zone, which is their primary defense, into a switching man, which we just didn't figure out how to attack right away. And, we forced some shots. We didn't get some great looks, and then they took advantage on the other end. But I agree, for about most of the game, outside about 4.5, 5 minutes, I thought we were right there with them.
So you take on Hoover tonight for the second time. You haven't played in a week. How do you address that? It's a bye week, which I suppose wouldn't be a bad thing, but on the other hand, you're expecting to play Friday and the weather stops you. How do you deal with that as a coach?
Yeah, we have to adjust our practices a little bit. With times that we typically wouldn't maybe go live for as long, we go live just because we got to get our legs back underneath of us. We don't want to come out, and get off to a slow start. But we still have to make sure that we're doing the right things in practice to make sure that we aren't injuring players or are putting players in risk.
And on the other side of it, after you get done with tonight, it could be the start of 3 games in 1 week, although the Friday weather doesn't look good again, but you could potentially play 3 games in 1 week. So how do you handle that after tonight?
Yeah, so, what would potentially be our recovery day of Wednesday that we typically have is going to have to be a scout and prep day for us. So, we hope that things kind of go our way tonight and we can maybe save some legs if we have the opportunity to. But at the same time, we have a goal of winning tonight. And then we adjust Wednesday and we make the game plan decision on how we attack East.
All right, speaking of Hoover, you handled them easily the first time, 62-25. They're still not playing very well, but you look at 3 of their last 4 games, their scoring's been up. They're not stuck in the 20s like they had been most of the season, so they look like they picked it up a little bit, and I'm sure, and again, obviously you don't really have to emphasize taking teams seriously at any point, but I'm sure you pointed that out to the girls and said, hey, these Hoover girls are playing a little better now.
Absolutely. They put up 49 against North last night. We didn't, and so we take a look at stuff like that, and the girls have to understand that, what we learned our lessons early in the season. How do we overcome situations where maybe we're having a scoring drought or we're giving up some easy buckets, and how do we stop those runs, and hopefully we can take care of that tonight.
Ottumwa High girls head coach Joe Vandenberg here on the pregame show. Coach, best of luck tonight. I know it was probably a long time coming for this game because we had the weather on Friday and we've been delayed a week, but hopefully you go out on the road, get a win tonight, and it becomes the start of a very successful week in conference play.
Yes, for sure. Thanks, Jason.
We'll be back with the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Bulldogs at Des Moines Hoover tonight. Girls game first, boys game to follow. Time now for tonight's starting lineups. First, 4-year Ottumwa Bulldogs head coach Joe Vandenberg. First game back on the sidelines after he was ill and had to miss the Ankeny game on Tuesday. And then, of course, we got snowed out on Friday. But Joe's back and ready to go tonight, and his starting lineup, same as it's been the past several games, in the backcourt. 5'4" senior point guard Kaylee Bix, averaging 11.9 points per game, also leading the team in assists with 41, steals with 26, and rebounds with 64. Joining her in the backcourt, 5'8" senior Katie Nelson, 3.9 points per game. 5'8" junior Chloe Schneckloth, 5.3 points per game. And then up front, 5'9" senior Ali Buchanan-Nosbish, 10.4 points per game, and 5'10" senior Grace Buchanan-Nosbish, 11.6 points per contest. As for Des Moines Hoover, Frances Curtis, their head coach, and her starting lineup is as follows. It starts with a freshman, Tasia Young. I'm not sure, did she play in the first meeting between these two teams? Brought the box score for a reason here, and we put it under the entire stack of other papers. She did not appear in the first meeting, but she's averaging 3.3 points per game. She will start tonight. Joined in the backcourt by 5'5" senior Deja Bates, team high 9.4 points per game. The third starter is Serenity Nelson, a sophomore. They don't list a height for her, and she did play in the first meeting between these two teams. And she had 5 points. She's averaging 2.3 points per game. And then they've got a couple of post players that start. 6' junior Amaria Turner averaging 2.9 points per game. And 6' senior Adriana Jarrett averaging a respectable 8 points per game. So Hoover does have some height on their roster. And the Bulldogs will try to keep the ball out of the paint. Now, Ottumwa is good at forcing turnovers, and they forced a lot in the first meeting. OHS was credited with 11 steals in that game. Katie Nelson had 3 of them. Kaylee Bix had 3 more. So Ottumwa will look to take the ball away long before Hoover's able to get into its offense. And if Ottumwa gets turnovers, they can turn it into transition buckets. And then that's how they hope to run away from the Huskies as they did in the first meeting, which Ottumwa won 62-25. The warm-up clock is just about to run out. They are starting a little early tonight. You know, we went on the air about 10 minutes earlier than we expected, and the main reason was, as I was talking to their new athletic director, they wanted to start the girls' game a little early tonight. The sophomore boys' game got finished up early, which, by the way, Ottumwa won, pulled away in the fourth quarter. And tonight they have, I believe at halftime of the boys' game, they have a special needs youth basketball game at halftime that'll take a little extra time at the half, certainly a worthy cause, and so they wanted to get an early start tonight in the girls' game so they'd have time for that later on tonight. So we're going to tip off in just a few minutes here. They are going to introduce the starting lineups here in a moment. Right now they're introducing the cheerleaders, which they do at Hoover every time we've come here. And we want to remind you about the upcoming schedule. We've got the makeup game against Des Moines East, girls and boys, Thursday night, 2 nights from now. We'll be on the air right around 6 o'clock, as we always are. Friday night, we're scheduled to host Des Moines Roosevelt. The weather forecast right now has that game really, really iffy. In fact, we've already heard of a couple of area schools that have moved their Friday games to Thursday because of the weather. Van Buren's doing that, and other schools may do that. Ottumwa can't do that because they've already got the makeup game Thursday at East. So we'll see if we play Friday. That's looking iffy. Not sure when they'd make that up. Next Tuesday will be interesting. The Ottumwa girls will hit the road to face Burlington. The Ottumwa boys will host Iowa State recruit Xavier Foster and Oskaloosa. Oski having a really trying season as their head coach Ryan Parker, their Oski boys, their head coach Ryan Parker led them to a state title last year. Had a kidney transplant last week. He's doing well, but he will not coach the remainder of the season. And so that matchup has a few extra factors in it that he didn't expect at the beginning of the year. We will have the girls' game on the air on Tuesday because that's on the road at Burlington. The Oski boys' game is at home. And so we'll let the fans, we encourage you to go to the boys' game and take a portable radio and listen to the girls' game on KBIZ. A week from Friday, we host Des Moines North in the rematch. Both Bulldog teams looking for revenge in that. And then the following week, the final week of January, is a 3-game week at Washington Monday, home to Marshalltown Tuesday, home to Lincoln on Friday. And that wraps up the January schedule. Bulldogs in the Road Reds, white collar, white lettering, white numbers, white and silver striping down the sides of the red jerseys and shorts. Hoover in the home whites, green collar, green on the shoulders, green lettering trimmed in gold, green numbers front and back, green and yellow trim on the white shorts. It is just about time for them to play the national anthem here at Hoover High. And so we will step aside for 2 minutes. And when we return, we'll have the opening tip. Bulldog basketball back after a week off. And it will come your way next, right here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Ottumwa High basketball, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ. Ball is in the air, tip controlled by Hoover. They move right to left in the opening half. Bulldogs in a man-to-man. Up top with it is Serenity Nelson. Tries to go in, the post knocked away. Hoover gets it back, turnaround jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound, Ali Buchanosbish off the miss by Adriana Jarrett. Ali pushes into the front court. Right side, backs it out, kicks it on the wing to Grace. Up top to Chloe Schneckloth, open, top of the key, three, off the rim, no good. And out of bounds, back to Hoover. OHS won the first meeting easily. They set up a 2-2-1 zone press. Tasia Young on the right side. Gets across the timeline, threw it away, threw it to Bix, gets it up ahead to Allie. She's behind everybody. Bukanajvis jump stop, lay it up good. And the Bulldogs do what they want to do tonight, turn defense into offense, 2-0. Inbounds comes to Nelson. Throw it back to Young. Young dribbles to the right side, jump pass across the timeline to Amaria Turner, drives in, put it up off the glass, no good. Rebound to Katie Nelson. Now the Bulldogs want to run. Nelson into the front court right side, skip pass left corner for Bukanajvis. Allie, a shot fake and a drive. Kick it back to Bix, has to go back and retrieve it. Kaylee on the dribble, right side to Schneckloth. In the corner, Nelson. Katie surveys, goes on the wing to Bix. Penetrates, jump pass left wing, and Bukanajvis a shot fake. Grace drives in, got all the way to the rim, laid it up off the rim, no good. Rebound battled for, and won by Hoover. Here's Deja Bates into the front court. So I remember she ran the point a lot in the first meeting, and she'll run it here. Young had it the first couple possessions. Lob down underneath to Jarrett and off the glass, good. Ottumwa was trying to front there, and the lobbing over the top. We're tied at 2. 6.5 to go opening quarter. Right side, Schneckloth passes across the lane. Good pass, and the layup good by Ali Bukanajvis. Ottumwa beat Hoover back down the floor off the made bucket, and Ottumwa's back in front 4-2. Inbounds to Bates on the left side. Bulldogs shadow her across the timeline, looking for a trap on the sideline. She's trying to get out of it. They're trying to deny Young, but they get it to the freshman up top. Takes it over to the right side, now crosses over into the lane. Jump stop off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Nelson. Bulldogs, long pass into the front court. Schneckloth right side of the lane, and she'll get it out to Bix on the wing. Up top, Nelson. She'll take the three. Off the rim, no, and the rebound underneath to Bates. Nearly knocked away by Bix, but Bates maintains possession. Into the front court, over on the right side, Nelson, and Nelson traveled. Hoover turns it over again, 5:42 to go first quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Ottumwa leading 4-2. Good to have you with us on KBIZ and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Bit of a different vantage point here. We're much closer to courtside than we have been all season. Into the left corner, Ali Bukanajvis. Shot fake and a drive. Jump pass to the right wing for Bix. Tip it to the corner, Schneckloth. Baseline drive. Bounce it across, and it went out of bounds. Coach Vandenberg says someone needed to shoot that. Inbounding is Hoover. They get it into Jarrett. Long pass up ahead to Bates. Bukanajvis cuts her off right wing. They go down underneath, and laying it up no good was Turner, and the ball on the floor finally picked up by Nelson. Katie into the front court, right side, on the wing to Schneckloth. Throw it back up top to Bukanajvis. Back to Nelson, skip it left corner. Oh, and Allie was cutting down to the baseline. Nelson threw the pass where she had been to the corner, out of bounds. Miscommunication there for Ottumwa. 5:06 to go first quarter. Bulldogs leading 4-2. Slower start than they had the first time around. Again, Ottumwa's maybe shaking off a bit of rust here. They haven't played in a week. Hoover played last night. Allie pokes it away. Bates gets it back. And now she'll get across the timeline before the 10-second count. Double teamed on the side, and Bix took it away. Kaylee into the front court. Down the center of the lane, bounce it to Allie. Goes up, got fouled. Can't get it to go, but Bukanajvis will shoot 2. Thought that ball might go down. Tasia Young gets the first foul of the game on either team. Allie Bukanajvis at the line, 64% on the season. And the senior will shoot 2. First free throw is on the way. And no good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. One more free throw for Ali Bukanajvis. And in and out, no good. And the rebound knocked out of bounds. Oh, they say it belongs to Hoover. Boy, I'm pretty sure that Amaria Turner had their hands on the ball and lost it, but they give it to Hoover. Inbound to Jarrett. Back to Nelson. Quickly up ahead to Turner on the right side into the front court. Bulldogs look to trap, dribbles through it, just kind of threw it up in the rim, though, no good, and the rebound to Grace. Bukanazbich into the front court, 3-on-1, bounce it ahead to Schneckloth, in the layup, good. Another transition bucket for OHS, 6-2 the score. Young up the left side across the timeline, lost it off her foot out of bounds. Katie Nelson might have gotten a hand on it, but the last time it touched somebody was the foot of the freshman. Olivia Jones, a 5'6" sophomore, will check in. She replaces Adriana Jarrett for Hoover. Bulldogs up 6-2, 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Hoover's in his zone, ball goes right side to Grace. Bukanazbich drives in, Euro step off the glass and good. Boy, Grace is so good on those baseline drives. She's got room to maneuver. 8-2 Bulldogs. Bates in the backcourt left side. Ottumwa staying in that zone trap. Crosses the timeline and threw it away. Picked off by Ali Bukanazbich, racing back down. Jump stop, the defender flies by, lay it in. Ali is so good at that timeout, Hoover. 10-2 Bulldogs. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Janet Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Janet Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
3:56 to go in the opening quarter. Ottumwa 10, Des Moines Hoover 2 in our girls game so far tonight. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. And by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. Casey Nickerson is checked in for the first time since early December. Now hopefully fully recovered from that ankle sprain. Chloe Schneckloth will catch her breath. Hoover inbounding after taking their first time out. Quickly, the ball is deflected in midcourt, but rescued by Young. Gets it over to Turner right side. Turner throws it up top for Jones, and another pass deflected and rescued by Young. Heavy pressure from Bukanazbich and a little too heavy. She's called for a reach-in foul. Only the first one on Ottumwa tonight. Comes at the 3:41 mark of the opening quarter. Bates will inbound to Young at midcourt on the far side. Francis Curtis, a head coach of Hoover, calls out their play. They try to throw a backdoor and threw it over one player, rescued by another. Get it underneath to Bates, and she traveled with it before she could kick it out. I'm not sure Hoover knew exactly where that pass was going to. It went over Jones's head, I believe, and it was rescued by Nelson. And they lost it underneath, and Bates ended up traveling. Bulldogs have forced a lot of turnovers in this opening quarter. They lead by 8. Left side is Ali Bukanazbich. Shot fake, a drive in the lane. Shot was blocked by Turner. Rebound picked up by Turner as well. Amaria Turner, 6-footer, into the front court, finds Young, the freshman, on the wing. She is not 6 foot, don't have a height listed. Bates to the right side, nearly knocked away by Ali. Throw it up top to Young. Bulldogs in the zone here. Ball goes left side to Jones. Back up top to Young. Hoover trying to figure out where they're supposed to be. Young penetrates, kicks it on the wing. Jones has a 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Nickerson fighting for the rebound. We get a held ball, and the arrow favors Ottumwa.
Possession arrow to the Bulldogs.
2:51 to go opening quarter. Ottumwa ball leading 10-2. Adriana Jarrett checks back in for the Huskies, replacing Amaria Turner. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Cold Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the Train Depot. Good quality gourmet food selections. Bix into the front court, throw it right side for Bukanazbich. Grace goes in the corner to Alley, brings it back out. Back into the corner for Nelson. They want the skip pass. Ball goes up top to Bix. To the left baseline for Grace. Thought about a shot. Now drives underneath the hoop. Kicks it in the lane to Nelson. She goes up, and a foul is called, and Katie Nelson will shoot 2. That foul is on Olivia Jones, her second foul of the game on Hoover. 2:28 mark opening quarter. Katie Nelson, 56% on the season. Limited opportunities at the line. First free throw for the senior is good. 11-2 Bulldog basketball brought to you by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More just past Walmart in Ottumwa. Second free throw no good. Rebound to Hoover. Bates into the front court. Bulldogs ahead 11-2. Bulldogs and Huskies, I've avoided the dog-eat-dog joke so far tonight. Jones up top. Left side for Nelson. Towards the corner for Young. Fires down to the baseline for Bates, into the lane. Jarrett put it up, got the roll. Good ball movement that time by Hoover, and it's 11-4. Adriana Jarrett has all 4 Hoover points. Long pass right corner, Grace. Tried to drive baseline, cut off by Bates. Buchanazis back out to the wing. Skip it left corner, a bounce to Nickerson. Feed it on the wing to Bix. Back to the corner, Buchanazis for a 3. Count it! Allie Buchanazis with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Allie has 9 of Ottumwa's 14 points. Dogs up 10. Jones a shot fake. Now an elbow jumper. And she got it. Olivia Jones has her first bucket of the night, 14-6. Minute and a half to go opening quarter. Bix left side, feeds it to Allie. Shot fake and a kick back to Grace. Now Buchanazis in the lane and lost it. Got it back, tried to get it to Nelson, and it's stolen by Hoover. And then a travel is called, I think, on Hoover. So Hoover gives it right back. Nelson will throw the inbounds pass. Bulldog boys team walking in. Neil Hartz walks by, gives me a fist bump. Inbound to Nickerson, 3 on the way. No, it's a 2, a long 2, but it's good for Casey Nickerson. Her first point in a long time. And Ottumwa's back up 10, 16-6. Jared left corner. Nelson gets a 3 up quickly off the glass, no good. Nickerson the rebound. Casey back into the front court. Pushes down the lane, kicks it to the corner. Grace, shot fake. Picked up the dribble, throw it up top to Bix. Left side, Buchanazis. Allie will try another 3. In and out, no good. Nelson the rebound, though, and the putback is good. 18-6, 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Young into the front court. Long pass is grabbed in the lane by Jones, and she'll lay it in. Grace went for the interception, and Olivia Jones caught it in front of her and had nobody left to stop her. 18-8. Nickerson, right wing. Hesitation dribble, attacks, throws it up top to Bix. Down to the baseline, Buchanazis. Allie on the wing to Grace. Grace into the lane, lay it up, no. Rebound to Jarrett. Pass deflected, and Bix able to get in there, take it away. Bounce it across to Allie and lays it in. What a play by Kaylee Bix. Buchanazis already into double figures, 20-8. Hoover inbounding with 10 seconds to go. Not sure they know it. Young, now long pass into the front court, right side for Bates. 5 seconds. Skip it, deflected. Jones has it. She drives the lane, poked away from her. Nelson has a steal. Time will run out. But 20-8 the lead for Ottumwa after 1 quarter. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimweyer, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, your Ottumwa girls leading on the road at Des Moines Hoover 20-8. Bulldog basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Hoover ball to start the second quarter. Deja Bates will lob it inbounds to Young right at midcourt. And Guest is checked in for Ottumwa. Young driving, shot blocked by Bix out of bounds. Tasia Young's athletic. Again, we didn't see her in the first meeting between these two teams, but now she's in their starting lineup. Serenity Nelson will throw the inbounds pass. Looking, gets it. Ball deflected. Try to get it to Jarrett, and the ball ends up in the hands of Ali Bukanazbish. She attacks right side. Jump pass in the lane to Grace. Goes up, got fouled. Count the bucket, and the foul. Grace Bukanazbish with a chance for a three-point play. See who the foul's on here.
The foul is called on the Huskies.
Olivia Jones gets her second, team foul number 3. Bukanazbish at the line, 72% on the season. Trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, and it's no good. Off the rim, rebound tapped by Alley, but controlled by Hoover. Nelson gets it ahead to Jones. Jones down the lane to Jarrett. Turnaround in the lane, and got the roll. Adriana Jarrett has 6 points. Can't let her have the ball in the lane. We talked about in the pregame, it's almost got to not let the ball get in there. Bukanazbish drives, kicks it in the corner to Bix, right side. Skip pass left wing to Schneckloth, who's back in. She tries a three, off the rim, no. And the long rebound out to Nelson. 22-10, Bulldogs up 12. Less than a minute gone second quarter. Bates to the wing for Jones. Down to the block for Jarrett, and she traveled with it. That's the one thing. If you can keep Jarrett from making her first move, then she can get a little sloppy with the ball. Bulldogs have forced, got to be getting close to double-digit turnovers already. Bix, left side for Grace. Curls into the lane, jump pass right wing to Schneckloth. Brings it back up top, skips it left wing to Alley. Now Bukanazbish drive, right wing back to Bix. Up top, Schneckloth. Left side, Grace. A shot fake, brings it up top, gets it back to Bix. Kaylee will take the top of the key three, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebound to Nelson. Up ahead to Young, doesn't have numbers, slows it up. Now attacks right side on Bix, and a blocking foul will be called on Kaylee. Her first, only the second on Ottumwa tonight. 6:38 to go second quarter. Bulldogs up 12. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street, Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. Inbounds to Jones, left side, got the jumper off the glass, no good, and the rebound to Grace Bukanazbish. The senior into the front court, throw it up top to Bix. Dribbles right, bounce it down to the corner for Schneckloth. Guest posts up, gets it on the block. Dribbles across the lane, shot blocked by Jarrett, and the rebound to Young. Hoover wants to push tempo. Young trying to attack on Bix, threw it up wildly though, no good. And the rebound was tapped to Bix, and they say she was standing out of bounds. Here's a problem. Jarrett basically ran over an Ottumwa player to tap that rebound, and it didn't get called for the displacement foul. So Hoover has the ball. 2 subs for Ottumwa here. Casey Nickerson is back in, and Katie Nelson also returns. The Twins will sit. Jones on the left wing, guarded by Nickerson. Picked up her dribble, throw it up top for Young. The freshman guarded by Bix. Ottumwa's gone man-to-man here. Young surveys, looks to attack, drives in, kicks it to the corner for Jones. She'll try the three, hand in her face, missed it. Weak side rebound, though. Guest fighting for it and wins the battle with Jarrett and gets it to Nelson. Long pass up ahead to Schneckloth. Pulls up right wing. Left alone. Takes the three. Count it. Chloe Schneckloth with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs up 25-10. Pass into the front court for Jarrett. Hands it back to Bates. Bates on the left wing. They want to, now she'll take the three and miss it, and Guest with another good rebound on the box out. Thought they were going to throw it into Jarrett. Instead, Bates took the shot. Now Nelson drives, kicks it out to Nickerson for three. Too strong. Rebound to Bates. Long pass up ahead. Young trying to get behind the defense. Nickerson trying to catch up. Left-handed layup good. Hoover with the transition bucket, 25-12. Again, Hoover scores better than they did the first time we saw him. Right wing Nickerson. Into the corner, Schneckloth. Hoover in a man-to-man. It would have, no, it's a zone. And the pass stolen by Young, and she'll have a drive for another layup. Missed that one. The putback by Jones, no good. Got her own rebound. Kick it in the corner. Young tries a three. Airballed it. And the race for the rebound is won by Schneckloth. Chloe will get it to Bix. Ottumwa may want to settle things down a little bit here. 4:45 to go until halftime. Bix up top, driving left side all the way in. Little runner, got it. Kaylee Bix, her first bucket. 27-12 OHS. Jones across the timeline. Driving right side, threw it up off the glass wildly, no good. And they call a blocking foul on Ottumwa here? They called a block on Ann Guest, who got run over there, but when Coach Vandenberg's out on the court asking the official why that's not a charge. Well, Olivia Jones just drove in wildly, threw it at the bucket, and she ends up getting bailed out and going to the line. Her first free throw is no good. Jones only a 40% free throw shooter. Allie and Grace Buchanosbish back in. Kaylee Bix and Ann Guest will sit. Hoover will get Amaria Turner back into the game at the 4:26 mark of the second quarter. One more free throw here for Jones. Puts it up. And no good. Rebound to Nelson. Katie Long pass into the front court. Allie makes the catch like a wide receiver and lays it in. What a connection. Katie Nelson to Allie Buchanosbish. Allie's got 13 in the game. Ottumwa leading 29-12. Bates across the timeline gets it to Jones down the center. Now kick it left side to Nelson. Three on the way. No good. Rebound tapped out. Jones gets it. Laid it up, no good. Turner tipped the rebound. It goes all the way out to Grace Buchanosbish. Dogs don't have numbers here. Grace pulls up on the right wing, and her pass thrown away. Jones picks it off, going the other way. Nelson slows her down, turn around in the lane, and got fouled. And Olivia Jones will go back to the line. Foul is on Katie Nelson, her first, team foul number 4. Jones just missed 2 free throws. She gets 2 more here. First one is up, and she made that one. She has 5 points. 29-13, Bulldog basketball brought to you by Jana Brumbaugh at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call today, and you'll see why she's highly recommended. Second free throw, no good. Turner went over Buchanosbish's back. The rebound knocked out of bounds. It's ruled out of bounds to Hoover, and the Bulldogs saying, got to call that foul there. Nelson to throw the inbounds pass. Got it into Bates on the left side. Allie tried to take it away. They get it to Jones up high on the left. And her pass intercepted by Buchanosbish. Allie back the other way. Takes it down left side. Doesn't have numbers. Backs it out. Now Grace up top. Drives right. Down the lane. Split the lane. Lay it up. Oh, rolled off the rim. No good. She got hit hard there on the neck. She'll shoot 2. Unfortunate that ball didn't fall in.
That is her first.
Maria Turner gets her first foul, team foul number 4. Grace at the line, 0 for 1 tonight. Ottumwa up 29-13. They've missed a few free throws, too. First free throw here is too strong. One more coming for Grace. Trying to put Ottumwa up by 17. Free throw is good. 5 in the game for Buchanosbish, 30-13. Young in the backcourt, Ottumwa sets up a different looking zone press. Ball goes right side to Bates, across the timeline, and a reach in. Is that Nickerson or Buchanosbish? It's on Casey, her first, team foul number 5. Kaylee Bix will check back in, and Nickerson will catch her breath.
She replaces Casey Nickerson.
Young will inbound from the far side for Des Moines Hoover. Hoover stacks it up, and the inbound pass intercepted by Bix. Into the front court, trying to get around Young. Does get around Young. Got in, laid it up, no, but a foul, and Kaylee Bix will shoot 2. We've not seen all the Metro teams yet, but I got to believe Kaylee Bix is going to lead the Metro Conference in steals this year. That foul is on Serenity Nelson, her first, team foul number 5 on the Huskies. First free throw for Bix is good. Came in at just 50%, but hit that one, 31-13. One more free throw here for the senior. Puts it up. In and out, no good. Rebound tapped by Ottumwa, but controlled by Hoover. Turner has it. Still 31-13. The score is a palindrome now. Ball goes high on the right side for Young. Dribbles to the wing. And Allie knocked it loose. Ball rolling back towards midcourt. Rescued by Nelson for the Huskies. Gets it back to Young. Bulldogs trying to get another steal. Oh, they're going to call a... Oh, that's ticky-tack right there. A touch foul on Allie, and that's her second.
Foul is called on Ottumwa's number 12, Allie Buchanosbish.
Boy, there was barely anything there on that one. Well, you get all sorts of contact underneath. They don't call anything. You get a brush up top, and they call it. Inbounds lobbed over Turner's head. Nelson will rescue it near side and hand it back to Young. Young driving left side, handed in the corner to Jones. Jones, a pull-up jumper, well short. Rebound on the floor. Turner has it, triple teamed. Got it across to Bates, who laid it in. First bucket for Bates, 31-15. Long pass into the front court. Schneckloth in the left corner. One dribble, wanted to go underneath, not there. Baseball pass right corner. Bix wide open for a three. Off the rim, no, and the rebound to Young. Grace trying to take it away. Jones will race into the front court. Got it left side to Young. Tasia Young trying to direct traffic up top. Guarded by Nelson. Mounts into the high post for Turner. Bobbled it, caught it. Pull up for the jumper, airballed it, rebound to Bix. Kaylee racing into the front court to the right corner, and Grace a shot fake and a drive. Cut off. Throw it up top. Bix will rescue it at midcourt. Goes left side to Schneckloth. To the free throw line, Nelson. Katie, a lob back to the right wing for Bix. Back up top to Nelson. Left side for Alley. Dribbles to the elbow, now crosses over, takes it down the left side of the lane. Shot fake goes up, and she got fouled, and Alley Buchanosbish will shoot two. Deja Bates will get her first. Team foul number 6 on Hoover.
Deja Bates, that's her first and the team's 6th. At the line for the Bulldogs.
Buchanosbish at the line 0 for 2 tonight. Ottumwa leading 31-15 and now 32-15 on the make. 14 points in the first half for Alley Buchanosbish. Sub for Hoover here. Cynthia Rennis, a 5'6" junior, will check in for Serenity Nelson. One more free throw here coming for Alley Buchanosbish. Puts it up. Off the rim, no good. Ottumwa's missed their share tonight. Rebound to Turner. 32-15. Boy, Turner kind of pushed off there as she tried to get away from Grace. No call. Ball goes down to Reynes in the post. Turnaround jumper and got it to go over Schneckloth, who played great defense. I have no idea how Reynes got that shot to fall, but she did. 32-17. Bix driving the lane, looking for an answer. Left-handed layup, maybe blocked by Turner. Rebound to Young. Tasia Young into the front court left side. Into the corner now for Bates. Bates back to the corner for Young. Baseline drive knocked out of her hands. And the official will confer with the official on the side here. Not sure who that's off of. And they don't know, so they call a held ball. The arrow will give it to Ottumwa. You know what? Neither official saw who that ball went off of last, and that's the last resort as you go to the arrow. Ottumwa has it right side, Grace Buchanosbish. She'll try the three as she hit it. They left her alone, and Grace hits the three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Under a minute to go in the first half. Bulldogs up 35-17. Very football-like score. Lob into the lane for Jones. Put it off the glass and good.
By Olivia Jones.
Hoover's done a better job of getting the ball into the lane in this game than they did in the first half. 35-19 and nearly a steal. Bulldogs now 5-on-4 up ahead to Nelson. Bounce it across to Buchanosbish, and Alley lays it in again. 37-19 and 16 for Alley. Now Bates will walk it across the timeline. Hoover could hold for the final shot here. Young, handoff to Turner up top. Dribbles right, attacking down the lane, lost it, rescues it in the corner, and she stepped out of bounds. So Hoover will not get a shot off, and now Ottumwa can hold for one. That's what Coach Vandenberg's saying. One shot here. Inbound to Bix, nearly stolen by Young. Bix across the timeline. A foul will give Ottumwa a one-on-one opportunity here. Ball, they try to go underneath, and it's stolen by Turner. And now Bix steals it back, 6 seconds. Bix, left side, Alley. Bounce it into the lane for Grace, and the layup good right before the buzzer. 39-19 will be the halftime score. Well, they traded turnovers back and forth there, but Ottumwa got the better of it in the end. 20-point lead at the half for OHS. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Janet Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Janet Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldogs basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Your Bulldog girls leading Des Moines Hoover on the road at the half, 39-19. First half totals for Ottumwa. Allie Buchanosbish having the night of her life so far, 16 points. Grace Buchanosbish has 10. 5 for Chloe Schneckloth so far tonight, 3 for Katie Nelson, 3 for Kaylee Bix, and 2 points for Casey Nickerson. For Des Moines Hoover, Olivia Jones leads them with 7 points. Adriana Jarrett has 6. And then 2 for Tasia Young, 2 for Deja Bates, and 2 points for Cynthia Rennis. Free throws in the game. Ottumwa would like to have hit more than they did. Let me do a quick count here. Bulldogs, if I've counted up right, just 4 for 11 from the line in the first half. Hoover not a lot better. They didn't have nearly as many. They went 1 for 4 in the opening half. And when you add it all up, Ottumwa leads by 20, 39-19. We told you at on the pregame show that Hoover had improved its scoring between the first meeting and tonight, and so we expected that they'd provide a bit of a stiffer challenge, and that has been the case. But Ottumwa has still been able to turn a lot of turnovers into a number of points. And the Bulldogs lead by 20. A lot of Allie Buchanosbish's 16 points have come in transition. And OHS, again, with a 20-point cushion at the half. They'd like to keep expanding on that in the second half. And if they can do that, they can get their starters some rest because, again, they've got another game just 2 nights from tonight on the road at Des Moines East. A bit of an extended halftime here at Hoover. Again, we mentioned this pregame show. I thought maybe they were doing this in the halftime of the boys game. They're doing it now. It is a basketball game for special needs kids, a program that Des Moines Public Schools has instituted, and so these special needs kids are getting a chance to play some basketball here at halftime. It's entertaining, fun to watch. Kids are having a ball out here, so a bit more time in halftime than the normal 10 minutes, which is fine. You let these kids play a little bit. What we'll do right now is take a 3-minute timeout, come back and continue with our halftime show here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
This is Janet Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Janet Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
CJ with the pass. Jordan Boston just off the rim. Basket by CJ.
Ottumwa High Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. And if you're watching on that video stream, again, you can see portions of the halftime, I don't want to say entertainment here. It is an opportunity for these for special needs kids to play some basketball here on the high school court at Hoover. And, you know, one team wearing actual Hoover jerseys, which is a nice touch. The other team wearing jerseys that are blue, and they're the Vikings. And it's a nice pass there by that one young man, and another good pass. It's fun watching these kids play. The Ottumwa girls team over to my right here, standing off to the side watching. A lot of them have smiles on their faces. It's good to see these kids out here and having some fun. Bulldog Basketball brought to you by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. Also by Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, quality oil changes and a touch-free car wash. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. And by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa. for all your quality fencing needs. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence. The Hoover team off to my left, they've come out. They're watching these kids play as well. Looks like they'll play for about another minute 15. The clock will run out, and then the Ottumwa and Hoover girls teams will probably get about 3 minutes to warm up. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll take one more 3-minute timeout, come back, wrap up halftime, and get ready for the second half. Bulldog basketball. By the way, the varsity score right now, Ottumwa leading 39-19. We're back in 3 minutes on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimwehr, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and specials at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Janet Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Janet Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
We get ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, and on the live video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com. Jason Van Arkel with you from Des Moines Hoover High School tonight. Your Ottumwa girls lead it at the half, 39-19. Allie Book-and-Nosbish has 16 points. Grace Book-and-Nosbish has 10, as the Twins have led OHS to a 20-point halftime lead against a Hoover team that is improved from the first time these two teams met. We saw it in the results they've had since. Ottumwa won the first meeting 62-25, and we see it tonight. Bulldogs might have to keep the foot on the gas a little while longer to make sure this game's put away before Coach Vandenberg can get his starters some rest ahead of their trip to Des Moines East in 2 nights. Again, those are makeup games from last Friday, and we'll play those Thursday night. Then Friday night we're scheduled to host Des Moines Roosevelt, but the forecast looks just as bad as last Friday was, if not worse. And so we may be looking at a second straight Friday snow out. Although, again, we don't know for sure until we get there. Now, some schools that have the opportunity to do this are not taking any chances, moving their games up to Thursday. I know for a fact that Van Buren's Friday game has been moved up to Thursday night. I know there's another school, I can't remember it off the top of my head. Ottumwa cannot do that. We can't play the Roosevelt games on Thursday because we're going east. And that's, we had a bit of this problem last year when you had multiple weather postponements and they started to stack up on each other, and it became hard for some schools to reschedule all their games. Should be Hoover ball to start the second half. Ottumwa will have its starting 5 on the floor. Nelson, Bix, Schneckloth, and the Book-and-Nosbish twins. Hoover with Bates, Nelson, Young, Turner, and Jarrett, their starting 5 as well. It'll be Bates to get it in, gets it into Nelson. Ottumwa comes out man-to-man to start the third quarter. Nelson dribbling between the circles, lob into the free throw line for Jarrett. Pull-up jumper short, and the rebound to Katie Nelson. Her pass, though, stolen by Bates. Bates loses it, knocked away from her by Nelson out of bounds. Ottumwa's had a few careless turnovers in this game. I know Coach Vandenberg wants to get that cleaned up. Those will be plays you can't afford when you go to East on Thursday. Lob on the inbounds in the lane to Jarrett. Missed the runner in the lane, though, and the rebound to Book-and-Nosbish. Up ahead to Bix across the timeline. To the left side for Ali Book-and-Nosbish. Shot fake and a drive. Got under the hoop. Kick it right corner for Schneckloth. Up top to Grace. She looks at the shot, now drives in. Runner off the glass. In and out, no good. Rebound to Schneckloth underneath. She'll bring it back out and find Grace on the right wing. Book-and-Nosbish brings it up top. Bounce it left side to Nelson. Left alone, takes the 3. Off the back iron, no. And the rebound to Serenity Nelson. And now Hoover wants to run. Bates pulls up on the left side. Katie Nelson did a good job shutting her down. A drive, a kick to the corner for Nelson. Up top to Young. Threw it back to Bates, who bobbled it but rescued it. Kind of has a smile on her face after that one. Brings it between the circles. And a lob down to Jarrett. Turnaround off the glass and good. Again, Ottumwa, when Adriana Jarrett has caught the ball down there, she's scored. She's got 8 points. 39-21. Schneckloth to the elbow for Nelson. Up top to Book-and-Nosbish. Alley, a drive in the lane. Kick it left corner for Schneckloth. Sets up for the 3. Back iron, no. Bix taps the rebound out, but it's run down by Serenity Nelson. Hoover now wanting to run. Schneckloth tried to come from behind. Nelson tried to block the shot. It's missed by Nelson, and the rebound to Book-and-Nosbish. Katie Nelson, long pass left side to Alley. Looked at the shot, now hands off to Bix. Hoover's in a zone here. Bix spins, kicks it back out to Grace. She'll try the 3. Off the rim, no. The weak side rebound by Schneckloth. Shot blocked, but Alley's got it, and she lays it in. Alley has 18 points, 41-21 Dogs. Inbound stolen by Book-and-Nosbish and lays it in. She's got 20 points. Timeout Hoover, 6:05 third quarter. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else.
Ottumwa High Basketball on KBIZ and a live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. 6:05 to go third quarter. Bulldog girls leading Des Moines Hoover 43-21. Allie Book-and-Nosbish, I'm positive that's a career high 20 points already for her, and we're early in the third quarter. Put it this way, Allie has 20, the rest of the team has 23, and Grace Book-and-Nosbish has 10 of those. Hoover inbounding, they called timeout after their last inbound pass was stolen and laid in by Allie. Bulldogs press. Inbound to Bates. They look to trap. Ball goes up ahead to Young. Races into the front court right side. Pass off the leg of Schneckloth and out of bounds. It'll stay with Hoover. Serenity Nelson will throw the inbounds pass. Looking. Still looking. Looking underneath. Got it underneath to Bates, who laid it in. Ottumwa lost Bates on that cut. Her second bucket. 43-23. It's almost still up by 20. Bix goes left side to Buchanosbish. Alley on the wing. Threw it back to Bix. Kaylee crosses over, drives in, kick it on the wing to Nelson. Up top to Grace. Grace one dribble right side to Alley. Alley drives in, jump pass left wing to Bix. 3 on the way. That'll be off and gets stuck between the rim and the backboard. Held ball. The arrow favors Ottumwa. Now who's going to get the basketball? Everybody's just staring at it right now. Is there a tall person in the building? Coach Vandenberg, go get it. And now a taller student from the Hoover section comes over and knocks it out. Boy, nobody seemed all that willing to want to go get the ball. You know what, I wouldn't either, to be honest. I can't jump quite that high, and I just embarrassed myself, so. Nelson inbound, gets it on the wing to Schneckloth. A quick 3 on the way. Air ball, but the rebound underneath by Grace missed it. Her putback a second time is no good, but she gets fouled. Grace Buchanosbish will shoot 2. The foul is on Amaria Turner, her second. That is the first foul of the second half on either team. Grace at the line, just 1 for 3 so far tonight. And Ottumwa was only 4 of 11 from the line in the first half. First free throw is short. You know, they won't do a lot of heavy work in practice tomorrow, not with another game coming up on Thursday, but I bet you there will be a lot of free throws shot tomorrow in the practice gym. Second free throw, good. 11 in the game for Grace, 44-23 Dogs. Press set up again. Turner trying to get it in. Still trying, threw it in, knocked away, but Young recovers it. Racing into the front court. Throw it up top for Jarrett. Back to Tasia Young. Dribbling right a lot. Well, just threw it up off the glass, and somehow it almost went, but the rebound to Grace Buchanosbish. Tasia Young is athletic, but she's tried some ill-advised shots in this game. Schneckloth right wing, skip it left wing for Bix. In the corner for Alley. Shot fake and a drive. Bounce it across the lane to Nelson, and she's fouled. Katie Nelson will shoot 2. I think the foul is on Serenity Nelson.
The foul is called on Huskies, number 20.
Yeah, Nelson on Nelson violence there. Not violence, but you know what I mean. Second foul on Serenity Nelson. Katie Nelson at the line, 1 for 2 on the night. First free throw this time, no good, man.
The Husky substitution is 24, Olivia Jones.
Olivia Jones back in for the Huskies. Ottumwa is 5 of 14 from the free throw line. Second free throw, no good. And the rebound to Turner. Now 5 of 15. Up ahead to Young right side. Pull up 3. Off the glass, no good. Turner the rebound. Nearly lost it. Drives back in. Missed it. And then Jarrett got called for going over the back on the rebound. Her first. Team foul number 3.
Her first, the team's third.
4:41 to go third quarter. Ottumwa leading comfortably, 44-23. They'd have to go on another surge to bring running clock into effect. Right corner, Schneckloth. She'll try a 3 against the zone. Back iron, no. And the rebound tipped and controlled by Alley. Got it to Bix on the wing. Bix a skip pass right side for Schneckloth. Down towards the corner for Grace. Shot fake, baseline drive. Into the lane, Nelson. Her short jumper, no good. Got her own rebound. Kick it out to Schneckloth. Left wing to Bix. She drives in, throws it up. A lot of contact, no foul. Rebound into the hands of Turner. Turner up ahead to Young. Young between the circles. Ottumwa in a man-to-man. Pace has been slow here in the third quarter. Young drives in, tried to lay it up, shot blocked out of bounds. Casey Nickerson will check back in for OHS, replacing Chloe Schneckloth. It will be the freshman Young to inbound from the baseline. Young, a lob for Jarrett outside the lane, caught it, just threw it at the rim and rolled off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Grace Buchanosbish. Grace into the front court, attacks left side, kick it in the corner for Alley. Shot fake, drives around a defender, skip it right corner to Nickerson. 3 on the way for Casey, count it. There's her first 3 since coming back from injury. Casey Nickerson, a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 47-23 Bulldogs. Young on the right side. Drives in, feeds it underneath, and it's stolen by Allie Buchanosbish. Bulldogs 3-on-2 the other way. Allie down the center of the court to the left side. Kick it on the wing to Nickerson. Another three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Nelson in the lane. Feed it out to Grace. She drives back in amongst the trees, and a foul on her shot, and she'll shoot two. Jarrett gets her second foul, team foul number 4 on Hoover. Grace at the line, 2 for 5 on the night. Ottumwa leading by 24. First free throw is good. But now just 6 of 16 from the line, even with the make. And Guest is in for Ottumwa. Cynthia Rennis for Hoover.
They replace the Huskies,
Ottumwa,
and the Bulldogs, Katie Nelson.
and they've missed 10 free throws. You give them half of those, and it's a 30-point game. Second free throw, good. First time all night Ottumwa's hit both halves of a two-shot opportunity. Serenity Nelson will check in for Tasia Young.
She's in the game for Tasia Young.
And Olivia Jones, who also checked in, will throw the inbounds pass. Trying to get it in, throws it to Bates. Races across the timeline left side. Pulls up on the wing, now a crossover dribble down to the baseline, put it up. And the shot is good, and they'll call a foul on Bix. I was expecting a charge to be called there. Instead, Bix gets her second, and Bates will try to convert the three-point play, a 66% free throw shooter. And the shot off the rim twice, no good, but Jared got the rebound. That second bounce messed up the timing. And Hoover ends up with a 4-point possession, 49-27. Allie Buchanosbish on the wing to Grace. One dribble up top to Nickerson. Back left corner to Allie. Shot fake and a drive. Got in the lane, put it up and got fouled, and Allie will shoot two. 2:52 to go here in the third.
Huskies, number 20, Serenity Nelson.
Serenity Nelson picks up her third foul. First player on either team to get to 3 fouls. Allie at the line. Her first one here is good. Allie now 2 for 5 from the line tonight. 21 points, 50-27 the score. Second free throw, too strong, and the rebound to Bates. Long pass into the front court for Jones. Turnaround jumper with a hand in her face, missed it. Bix racing for the rebound. Oh, they say that's off of Bix and out of bounds. It looked like Bix tapped it off the foot of Serenity Nelson. Rennis to throw the inbounds. A lob on the block to Jarrett. One dribble in, put it up over Guest. Couldn't get the roll. Rebound, Rennis has it. Bix will tie her up, and the arrow will favor Des Moines Hoover this time. 2:37 remaining third quarter. Nelson to inbound. They may look for that lob again. They do lob it to, it's over Jarrett's head, but Jones rescues it. Her jumper in the lane, gets the roll. Olivia Jones has 9 points for Hoover, 50-29. Bulldogs lead cut down to 21. Buchanosbish, a pass deflected, rescued left side by Bix. Down in the lane for Guest, couldn't hold it, and it's picked up by Rennis. Pass up ahead, and it hit the back of Buchanosbish, didn't see it. Picked up on the floor by Jones and got it to Rennis. Rennis driving left side, spins, throws it back out, nearly intercepted. Bates lost it in the lane, got it back, floater no good, rebound to Grace. Counting down 2 minutes to go in the third, Ottumwa leading 50-29. Grace, a hesitation dribble into the lane, all the way in, coast to coast, no. Rebound on the floor to Jones. Olivia Jones into the front court. Pass deflected, went through a couple pairs of hands, and it ends up with Allie Buchanosbish. She races up the left side. Attacks, kicks in the corner to Nickerson. Shot fake, and a skip pass right side to Bix. Down to the corner for Grace. Back to Bix on the wing. She'll drive in the lane, and they call that a travel. Well, there's that call again where I think they're too quick to call a travel sometimes. Amaria Turner back in for Hoover. Jarrett will sit. Still 50-29. This third quarter hasn't had a lot of rhythm for either team. Across the timeline is Bates. Pick was set, but the pass deflected by Allie, but it's rescued by Jones. Now Jones driving. Kick it right corner for Bates. Thought about the three on the wing. Now throws it to Nelson. Long two-pointer on the way. Missed it, and the rebound to Allie. Up ahead to Grace. Bulldogs want to run. Grace could be one-on-one, but doesn't have the speed built up there, so she kicks it back to Allie, and Allie goes up top to Bix. Back to the right corner for Grace. Thought about the three, shot fake, got Bates in the air, drives in, lost it, got a back pass deflected. Hoover with the steal up ahead, Jones behind everybody, all the way down, right-handed layup good. 50-31. Hoover's actually outscored Ottumwa by a point in this third quarter. Bix, skip it left wing for Alley, shot fake, drives baseline, feed it underneath the Guest, and a reach-in foul from behind called on Bates. Not a shooting foul there. That'll be the second on Bates. It's team foul number 6, so the next one will put Ottumwa in the bonus. Katie Nelson, Chloe Schneckloff will check in. The Twins will sit. 39.3 seconds to go in the third. 50-31. See who throws the inbounds pass here. It will be Kaylee Bix. Seniors surveys. Bulldogs stack at the right elbow. Ball is thrown into Nelson up high on the right side. To the wing for Nickerson. Looks underneath. Now a skip pass left side for Bix. Down to the corner, Katie Nelson. She'll try a three. Off the rim, no. Schneckloth fighting for the rebound, but it's tipped to Turner. Turner into the front court, throws it left side for Bates. A pull-up three in transition, and she hit it. Deja Bates makes it 50-34. The Bulldog lead down to 16. 12 seconds to go. Left wing Bix. Picked up her dribble. Needs some help here. Gets it to Nickerson with 5 seconds. I don't know if Ottumwa knows. Nickerson looks, goes underneath the Guest, puts it up off the glass, got it to go as time expires. Bulldogs wanted a foul too. Guest got decked, no call, but the bucket counts. 52-34. We're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, Bulldogs have the ball on a 52-34 lead here at Des Moines Hoover. Casey Nickerson driving in, feeds it underneath, and Guest missed the layup, and the rebound pulled in by Hoover. Everything worked right except the finish there. That is Olivia Jones driving in, throw it off the glass, no good. Good defense by Nickerson, and then a rebounding foul on Hoover, and that'll put Ottumwa in the 1-and-1. Serenity Nelson gets her fourth.
That's the Huskies' 7th foul.
Hoover is lining up as if they're going to press, but that's team foul number 7. See who's shooting here. It's Ann Guest. And 63% on the season. Hoover will substitute here before the first one. Cynthia Rennis checks in. 1-and-1 here. And Ann, the 5'11" junior, takes her time, puts it up, knocks it down. It's good to see on a night where Ottumwa's missed, I think, 11 free throws. 53-34. One more free throw for Ann. Puts it up, knocked them both down. Good job, Ann Guest. 54-34, back to a 20-point lead. Across the timeline, Bates driving right side, lay it up, no. The tip put back by Jones, no good. Bates gets that rebound, turn around, couldn't get that to go, but a foul called on Ottumwa. Deja Bates will shoot 2 for Hoover. That'll be the second foul on Casey Nickerson. That's the second foul the half called on Ottumwa. Book and Nosbush twins about to check back in. Allie has 21 points. Grace has 13. First free throw by Bates is no good.
Into the game, we've got a couple twins. Number 12, Allie.
So,
Number 14, Grace.
Allie and Grace come in. Ann Guest and Kaylee Bix check out. Good work off the bench by Ann Guest. One more free throw for Bates. 66% on the season. She's 0 for 2 tonight, and she makes that one. It's her 10th point, 54-35. Nelson, or Schneckloth, now right side to Nickerson. To the corner. Now underneath to Katie Nelson. In the lane to Buchanosbish. Shot blocked by Turner. Turner has a loose ball racing into the front court. Takes it all the way down the lane, and a whistle and a foul on the floor. I'm thinking on Ottumwa here. No shot. Foul before the shot. Katie Nelson with her second. That's not the worst foul in the world. They have to inbound it instead of getting a layup opportunity. Rennis will throw the inbounds pass. Left side to Jones. Hook shot wild off the glass, no good. Got her on rebound. Put back, no good. Nickerson tipped the rebound out to Buchanosbish. Grace pulls up, gets it to Nelson. Katie running the point now. Long pass left corner for Schneckloth. Up top to Nelson, now to Nickerson. They slap at it, didn't get it. Left wing it goes to Schneckloth. Hoover's in a zone now. Let's give it right side for Grace. Grace backs it out. Ottumwa resets against this 2-3 zone. Left side to Schneckloth. 6:45 to go. Bulldogs up 54-35. Allie driving in the lane. Jump pass left wing to Nickerson. To the corner for Schneckloth. Back to Nickerson on the wing. She'll try the three. Count it. Casey Nickerson, her second three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 57-35. Ottumwa with his own press. Bates across the timeline. Up top to Jones. Right side to Young, has a lane to drive in, missed the layup. Turner, though, the rebound of the putback good. First bucket for Turner, 57-37. Long pass to Schneckloth left corner, to the wing, Buchanosbish. Allie drives in, got in the lane, laid it up and in. 23 points for Allie Buchanosbish. 59-37. In the backcourt is Jones. To the center, knocked away, but the loose ball rolls into the front court. Bates has it, ran into Turner, goes left wing, pulls up for a three, hits it. Boy, Deja Bates has gotten hot in the second half. Timeout at Ottumwa, 5:50 to go. Bulldogs still up 59-40. Back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Janet Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way.
5:49 to go in the fourth quarter. Ottumwa leading Des Moines Hoover in our girls game 59-40. This has been a tougher test for Ottumwa the second time around. They are on the road. They beat Hoover 62-25 at home in December. But Hoover is a much improved team. Got to give them credit. Up high on the left side is Bix. Crosses over against the zone. Goes to Schneckloth. Down to the baseline, Nelson. Throw it up top. Bix rescues it. Drives in. Kicks it left side. Schneckloth, a wide open three on the ball reversal. No good, but Grace the rebound underneath. Feeds it to Nelson. She lost it. Ball on the floor. Nelson gets it back. Got it to Nickerson up top for a three. Off the back iron, no good. And skying for that rebound is Turner. Long pass up ahead to Young, who slows it up high on the right side. Tasia Young brings it back between the circles. Gets it left side for Jones. Jones always looks to attack, takes it in, right-handed layup, wild, no good. Didn't really have her eyes on the target there. Rebound to Buchanosbish and a foul called on Hoover. That one goes against Amaria Turner, her third. Team foul number 8, a 1-and-1 coming up here for Ottumwa. It'll be Grace Buchanosbish. Grace is 4 for 7 from the line. She's hit her last 3. She's got 13 points in the game. First one is up. Knocked it down. She'll earn the bonus. 60-40. One more free throw for Buchanosbish. Nobody's taken more free throws for Ottumwa this year than Grace. And her second one also good. So it's almost starting to clean up that free throw shooting. 61-40. 5 minutes to go. Or there will be when they start the clock here. They still haven't started the clock here. And Jones lays it in. They never started the clock. Clock is still not running. 61-42. Now it goes. Right corner is Schneckloth. This game will be a little bit longer than 32 minutes. Ball goes up high to Bix. Hoover maybe looking to trap out of that zone here. Grace gets it to the elbow for Nelson. To the corner, Nickerson, another three on the way. Count it. Casey Nickerson heating up her third three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. She was averaging 14 points a game before she got hurt. She's got 11 tonight in her return. Pass knocked away, stolen by Nelson. Bulldogs back the other way. 3-on-2 if they hustle. Boy, Jones was trying to hip check Nelson there. No call. Get it up top to Nickerson. Behind the back dribble. Feeds it to Bukanajvish, who bobbles but recovers. Brings it up top. Left side for Bix. Brings it back to the free throw line. Now bounces to the right side for Grace. Down to the baseline, Nickerson. Casey throws it up top to Bix. Left side, Schneckloth. To the corner for Grace. To the wing. Yeah, she dragged the pivot foot there and traveled. Ali Bukanajvish and Ann Guest will come back in. Nickerson and Schneckloth will sit, it appears. 4:06 to go. Fourth quarter. Bulldogs up 64-42. Hoover made a substitution as well. Serenity Nelson back in. She's playing with 4 fouls. Bates into the front court. Dribbles to the top of the key. Poked away by Alley, but Bates will recover it. Now dribbles left side. Gets it to Turner. Turner driving in. Feeds it right side. And the jumper on the way by Jones is good. That's a three. Olivia Jones having a big night. She's got 17. 64-45. Nelson, lob it, left corner for Bukanajvish. Down to the block for Guest. Pivots. Turn around hook shot. Blocked, but a foul. Called on Amaria Turner, and Ann Guest will shoot 2. Turner gets her 4th.
Number 10, Amaria Turner. That is her 4th of the
Guest at the line, 2 for 2 on the night. 3:34 to go.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, and Guest.
I misspoke. There are 16 points in the game for Olivia Jones after she hit that 3 on the other end. First one for Guest here is good. 65-45. One more free throw here for Ann Guest. Bulldogs at full strength tonight for the first time in a long time. Second free throw left it short, and Turner has another rebound. Turner will dribble across the timeline. Picked up her dribble. Boy, that looked like the same kind of travel that Alley committed. They didn't call it on this end. Young up top, pulls up for a 3. Off the rim, no. Kind of a wild shot. Bix fighting for the rebound and got tied up by Nelson, Serenity Nelson. Arrow keeps it with Hoover, 3:16 to go. Bulldogs will win this game, but Hoover certainly, as we keep saying, is giving them a better battle second time around. Nelson inbounds in the corner to Young. Driving baseline, cut off, pass deflected out, rescued by Jones. Jones fires underneath. Bates has to make a leaping catch too far into the basket. Kicks it left corner. Nelson throws up a 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound to Ali Bukanajvish. Trapped in the corner, but got it to Bix. Bix being chased by Turner, who's being real aggressive with 4 fouls. Ali Bukanajvish kicks it on the wing to Grace. Up top to Bix. Left side for Nelson. To the corner for Ali. Shot fake. Back to the wing for Katie Nelson. Up top for Kaylee Bix. 2:48 to go. Left side to Ali. In the corner, Katie. 3 on the way for Nelson. Off the rim, no. And the rebound to Turner. Up ahead to Bates. Top of the key, trying to drive left side of the lane. Shot blocked by Bukanajvish. Ali with the rejection. Came into the game with 16 blocks and added 1 there. Nelson, under 2.5 to go, goes left side for Kaylee Bix. Bix dribbles around a pick to the right side. Back up top to Bukanajvish. Timeout at Ottumwa here, 2:19 to go. Bulldogs up by 20. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
2 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Ottumwa leading Des Moines Hoover in our girls game 65-45. Remember, the boys game to follow here on KBIZ and the live video stream on AttumwaRadioSports.com. Casey Nickerson back in for Ottumwa. Kaylee Bix has it on the right wing. Attacking in the lane, got stripped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hoover, so Ottumwa keeps it with 2:07 to go. Nelson to throw the inbounds pass. Katie surveys, looking underneath for Grace, and it was ripped away by Serenity Nelson, but Nelson was out of bounds. So Ottumwa will try it again. Coach Vandenberg changes the inbounds play. A lob to the right side for Grace Bukanajvic, hands it to Allie. Allie dribbles around, gets it to Nickerson. Tried to fire underneath to Nelson, knocked away and stole it. Young back the other way, long pass, too tall for Turner, and Nickerson picks it off. Now the Bulldogs can run. Casey slows it up though. Skip it, pass deflected, another steal for Hoover. Young into the front court. Bukanaj was trying to cut her off, threw it up off the glass and good. Tasia Young, her second bucket, 65-47. Bix into the front court, spinning, trying to get away from Young up top. Picked up the dribble, gets it high on the left side to Grace. Grace to the right side, hands off to Nickerson. Nickerson down to the corner for Grace Bukanajvic. Brings it back out. Doesn't use the screen for a moment. Now dribbles right to left. Hands off to Allie. Allie curls up top. Reverses her turn, gets it back to Grace. Bukanajvic up top. Dribbles to the right side in the corner for Bix. Shot fake. Attacks. Now gets it up top to Nelson. Back to Bix on the right wing. Under a minute to go. In the lane for Allie. To the wing for Grace. Ottumwa may not shoot here. They don't have to. Leading by 18 points. Bix will hand off to Nickerson. And Hoover pressuring here. Now they throw it right side for Grace. Down to the baseline, under the hoop. Kick it back out to Bix. She brings it in. Doesn't really look to shoot. And got fouled on the baseline with 34.3 seconds to go. That's team foul number 10 on Hoover. And I think Amaria Turner just fouled out of the game.
Let's call the Huskies number 10, Amaria Turner. That is her fifth.
So Turner fouls out
The team's 10th.
at the 34-second mark. She'll finish the night with 2 points. Adriana Jared back in, and Kaylee Bix at the line shooting 2. She's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. 2 free throws here for the Bulldogs senior point guard. First one is up and no good. I don't know why Ottumwa struggled from the free throw line tonight. I don't think of this Husky gym as being a tough place to shoot free throws necessarily. Second free throw, no good off the rim. Rebound to Young. 30 seconds to go. This could be the final possession where somebody tries to score here. Young attacking right side, throws it in the corner for Nelson. On the wing, back to Young. Brings it up top with 20 seconds to go. Tasia Young kind of cleared out for a bit. Goes right side, now crosses back left. The double team comes. Throw it to Bates left side. 10 seconds. Up top to Jones. Puts up a long, well, they call it a 3. She was standing on the line. They call that a 3-pointer. It's good. 65-50, and that'll be the final score. 65-50, that's correct. Final score. Bulldogs win it. They improved to 6-4, 3-1 in the Metro. Hoover falls to 1-10, 1-4 in the Metro Conference, but Hoover played a lot better game tonight than they did the first time around. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated, the experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made-in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Coal Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. Ottumwa High Basketball on KBIZ and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Our girls' game in the books, and the Bulldogs win it, knocking off Moines Hoover for the second time this season. Our final tonight, 65-50. The scoring tonight, career night for Allie Buchanosbish, 23 points. Grace Buchanosbish added 15. Casey Nickerson, 11 points in her first game back from injury. And then 5 points for Chloe Schneckloth, 5 for Ann Guest, 3 for Kaylee Bix, and 3 for Katie Nelson. For Des Moines Hoover, a much improved performance the second time around. They got 19 points tonight out of Olivia Jones, 13 out of Deja Bates, 10 from Adriana Jarrett, 4 from Tasia Young, and then 2 for Amaria Turner and 2 for Cynthia Rennis. Free throws in the game, Tom was going to be working on that tomorrow. The Bulldogs were only 13 of 27 from the free throw line. They won by 15, could have been a lot more. Hoover did not get to the line much. They were only 2 of 6 from the charity stripe. So again, Ottumwa now 6-4. They're 3-1 in the Metro. Hoover falls to 1-10, 1-4 in Metro Conference play. We hope to talk to Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg, and he may be coming by right now. He's going to walk back by in front of me here. And yes, here he comes right now. So this is opportune. We'll get to talk to Coach Vandenberg right away.
Thank you.
So we'll give him the headset here. Let him go ahead and put that on. And
what'd you say?
Go ahead and put the headset on, Coach.
Okay, we ready?
We're ready. We're live on the air, Coach. Let's go. Joe Vandenberg joining us now. And Coach, first off, offensively, Allie Buchanosbish, I mean, she's a good scorer. Tonight she was a great scorer. Great in transition. I know you're hoping to use defense to get transition opportunities. Had a lot of those in the first half, and Allie certainly knows how to finish. Her jump stop move in the lane has fooled a lot of people this year, and she used it to great effect tonight.
Yeah, for sure. She does a great job of that. You know, it's funny because, you know, everybody's got film on that, so I don't know how they haven't adjusted to it yet, but we'll keep taking advantage of it. You know, defensively, I thought we did some pretty good things in the first half. They hit some shots in the second half, and when shooters get confidence, they're going to keep shooting, and that happens.
We mentioned before that when we talked the pregame show, we said Hoover's been playing better. They certainly played better tonight. They gave your kids a much tougher challenge. How do you think your kids responded to that? You still held on one fairly comfortably, but they gave you a game tonight.
Yeah, you know, they're scoring more. They're playing a little bit better defense, and they play that 2-3 zone. They switched to a 1-2-2 there late. And, you know, if we're not making shots from outside, it can make it kind of difficult to get into the lane. And, you know, they got some rebounds tonight, and they played a good game. They're getting better as a team.
Casey Nickerson, her first game back in a while, took her maybe a little while to get into rhythm, but she hit 3 threes in the second half and started looking like the Nickerson we were expecting this year.
Yeah, I thought she hit 4. I didn't know her toes on the line in the first one. She's been pretty active in practice, and so we thought pretty comfortable with it, and I thought she looked solid on it tonight.
One stat I have to ask you about that's not pleasant, I had you 13 of 27 from the free throw line. I know with the game coming up Thursday, you can't do a lot of heavy work tomorrow, but I would imagine some time at the free throw line is in order.
Yeah, at one point we were 5 for 15, and I looked at the scoreboard, and it was like a 20-point game. I mean, it could have been a 3-point game, get a running clock. It's just one of those small things that it didn't make a difference in this game, but it will down the road, and we got to clean it up.
So how do you get a quick turnaround for Thursday going to take on a Des Moines East team that's maybe not as good as in past years, but that's always been a tough gym to play in?
Yeah, we're gonna take some time tomorrow and watch some film and get some shots up, make sure we go through our scout. Like you said, East has not been a friendly place to us, so we got a job to take care of.
Ottumwa High head coach Joe Vandenberg, his team wins at 65-50. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you.
All right, we are going to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we return, I'll start breaking down the boys' game. Actually, you know what, Kyle and Annie, we'll take a 2-minute timeout, then we'll go right into my interview with Coach Hart. So we'll have Coach Neil Hartz of the boys' team next after this 2-minute timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online